Hey y'all, it's me. And as today is the first real good day we've had, because welcome to Northeast Ohio, where it has been unspring for all of spring. Today's the first day I've been able to get out in the garden, and I thought that I was just gonna come out here quietly and enjoy my first day in the garden by myself and do a little gardening. But y'all know that ain't how my life is built. So um, hey Derek. Um, so we out here, and as soon as I start working, Holy Spirit start talking. So come on and let's talk about it. All right. So if you saw the tag, welcome back. 2023 garden season is in full effect, and that means that lessons from the garden are back. So let me show you what we got going on. So this is the bed that I'm currently working in. All right. And so this probably looked like a whole bunch of weeds to some of y'all. But actually, it is not. There are actually there are onions in this bed that came back from last year. There's kale in this bed that came back from last year. And so what I'm doing today is cleaning out what doesn't belong while leaving the things that I want to keep. Right? So, as I'm doing that, I'm gonna show y'all what happened. Okay, let's see how. So I'm trying to make it so y'all can really see good. So this doesn't look like much, right? No, don't look like much at all. But okay, this right here, that's an onion. That's a green onion, and so you can see there's one, there's two. See it? There's three. Oh, that's a good one. Y'all see that? Now see, if I pull all of this back, that look like something you know, right? That's a green onion. There's a couple more over there, right? And some green onions. But in the middle of all of that, there's some other stuff. So let me show you. Now we're going back into the same area, and I want you to pay attention to what we about to find. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone is doing things. Okay. All right. So we know that there are green onions in here, but there are also some other stuff down in here too, right? So I didn't know that. I knew that there were onions here because I could see those just looking at it. But when I got down in here with my gloves and I got ready to start, really investigating, what I realized as I pull my onion back is there's this thing right here. Now look, see, it looks different, right? When we get down into, when we start to separate, when we really do some investigation, this looks a little different than that. Well, why is that, Tiffany? Because that's not an onion. That's a weed. It is a weed that has grown up in between my onion plants. So if you saw the tag, I tagged this the wheat and the tares, kinda, because what the Holy Spirit said to me is this is an illustration of what the Bible talks about when he talks about the wheat and the tare growing up together, and how you cannot separate them until it's time for the harvest. This plant right here, I am going to trim some of this weed back. Oh, I didn't mean to put that down my shirt, Jesus. But I can't pull that weed up yet. I can't pull it out yet, because if I pull it out, I'm gonna lose the onions. So I've got to wait until these smaller onions here look a little bit more like that, until they see how this guy is he's just standing up strong. He all by himself. He ain't got no support. He just over there all by himself. He hanging out. And look at how tall and strong the green part is. Versus this a little softer. I mean, I know y'all can't tell that because I'm touching it, but this is a little softer. The green on it is a bit softer. So when these onions mature and start to look like this onion, then I'll be able to come in here and pull this weed out. But until then, I got to leave them in there together. In the same way, the Bible talks about the wheat and the tare having to grow together until it is harvest time, until the wheat is mature, and then we can separate it. So just in case, I just wanted to show y'all and explain and give you an illustration, because that's what we do in Lessons from the Garden, right? I come out here, I think I'm gardening, I think I'm just gardening, and the Holy Spirit start talking real good. So yeah, I'm gonna keep, but you know, I'm definitely, hey Bree, definitely going to show you all. We'll check it in maybe a week or so. We'll see how these onions are doing, and see if we can pull these weeds out right now. But that is why it is that is what the Bible is teaching us. It's literally that those young onions aren't mature enough yet to stand on their own. If I were to pull those weeds out right now, not only would I would either lose the onion completely, because it's going to come out when I pull the weed out by the root. Because I got to pull Holy Spirit! I got to pull the weed out by the root, or it's going to come back and again regrow right there in that spot. I don't want the weed right there, because the weed is sapping all the energy. Every time I put fertilizer down for the onions, the weed gonna snatch it up first. Every time I put some water down for these onions, the weed gonna snatch it up first. I don't want that weed there, because I don't want the weed to grow. I want my onions to grow. Why? Because the onions are what are nutritious to me. The onions are what's gonna sustain me. I can't eat that weed. It is some weeds out here I could eat, but that ain't one of them. But until the onion plant is more mature, hold on, come, because we got some, listen, until it look like that, I can't do nothing to it. I just got to leave them alone. I ain't gonna bother it. I'm gonna tend to it. It's gonna get everything that the onions get until it's time for harvest. Because in order to make sure that the thing that I want comes to this, matures to the state that I need it to be in, I just got to leave it alone. That's it, y'all. That's it. I promise you, I thought I was coming out here to just do some little quiet gardening by myself, enjoy this sunshiny day, you know, in Northeast Ohio. I literally, this the third thing I've done since maybe more than third, but y'all get the point. Like I ain't did nothing for real. I got this whole bed. This is my goal today, to clean this bed up so I can get some seeds down. Wait, you know what? Matter of fact, I've done that. That's all I got done. And then I got right here, and Holy Spirit said, the wheat and the tares, child. I hope that helped you. I hope it blessed you. Baby, it blessed me. So even if it didn't bless you, share with somebody who it might bless. I love y'all. Lessons from the Garden is back. Y'all know it's impromptu, it's as the Lord speaks, but it is gardening season, and we gonna get these lessons. I'll talk to y'all soon.